Okay, everyone, welcome to another book to game. This is Frankenstein. The Monster Returns. So I guess it's a little bit of a sequel to a book. I say this with a question mark because I don't actually know what we're getting into. But I do like the soundtrack. Input your name. There you go. Oh boy, is this fast text. The sleeping villagers think they are living in peace. They think that, but all too soon they will learn the terrible truth. What are these bloody teeth that are flying up on the side? I do not like that. Frankenstein has risen from the grave. I guess, again, the villagers awake in horror. Whoa! As the resurrected Frankenstein lays waste to the neighboring village. He looks pretty pleased with himself. Oh, he's smashing windows, lighting things on fire. Help me, says somebody. Frankenstein looks to be surfing. Frankenstein, I will take this girl for my own. Ha 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 ha. Emily, help me. I wish they didn't pick a name with a Y. HPLD. Frankenstein has taken our beloved Emily. Okay, go to stage 1. Is it telling me to, or am I just there? Who am I? Where am I? Okay, I guess I'm gonna punch some stuff. Well, so far, pretty different from Mary Shelley's classic novel. You know. Oh. I thought that was like a chicken leg, but I think it's a club. Great. Just gonna outwalk him. Oh, now I can shoot. Uh-oh. Great, I lost it. Ah! So the novel Frankenstein features a doctor named Frankenstein. Okay. Who makes a creature out of dead bodies. What? What just happened? You have acquired energy. Alright. Whoa. Whoever this guy is an amazing jumper. Well, HPLD, I guess that's who this is. Did you know our library district was named after a brave warrior who fought Frankenstein when Frankenstein returned from the dead? I mean, Frankenstein originally being from the dead, but, you know. I'm a little questioning this, what appears to be metallic piping. Not sure about the time period here. But, Ah! I'm not even sure what got me. Water dragon. Ha ha ha, I don't know where you were from, but if you want the treasure chest, you must defeat me. Ow! I don't really want the treasure chest. I want Frankenstein to be, stop terrorizing a village. I'm not sure how to defeat him. Think I can punch his fire back at him or something? One of those? Ugh. Well, that was not very successful. Jeez. I just want to take a moment to remind everyone that I'm playing this as a librarian and English major, not a video gamester. So anyway, Dr. Frankenstein creates this creature. Basically, is like asking all these important life questions like, what is death? What is the afterlife? What is life, And so he makes this creature. But then as soon as he makes the creature, he realizes he may have made a mistake and is like, what have I done? And then he leaves his, I don't know what you call it, office, workspace, his collaborative WeWork workspace, which everyone's like, why does everyone keep leaving their hideous monsters here? You have acquired more life. Great. I don't know what that L means or how to make you... What? How do I escape this sewer? I have to go back? That's not fun. I don't want to do that. Ah. I thought I had acquired more life. I think I have to reacquire more life. Ugh. I should have never gone in that door in the first place. Then I go in the next door. Oh, this guy looks harmless. Village elder. Young lad. Oh boy. Listen to my desperate plea. Desperate usually indicates a little faster in my mind. What is it? Oh, I can push the button and go faster. Frankenstein has destroyed our village and taken my beautiful Emily. Please find him and bring her back. I'm just finding this out now? Here, take this potion. Why, me? You are our only hope. Good luck. You have acquired more life. Great. Oh no! Oof, I don't have to listen to his entire desperate plea again. Whoa. Jump kick. I didn't even know that was an option. Death? The Grim Reaper already? I mean, if you could punch the Grim Reaper into submission, it seems like, why would you be so surprised when the village elder's like, you're our best hope? You're like, well, I did once best death in hand-to-hand combat. None of this happens in the novel Frankenstein, to my knowledge. It's been a minute since I've read it, but I do not recall any characters fist fighting the Grim Reaper. Anyway, so in the book, the creature that Frankenstein has made leaves. It kind of wanders off and is in the woods, sort of observing this family. and is watching them and kind of that's how Frankenstein learns to talk and stuff. Is that it? That's all I get. Frankenstein learns how to talk and stuff, and how to be, well, human in a way, I guess. And so, what if I continue? What happens? I don't know if I got a password. Doesn't like that. Now I'm stuck. Okay, I had to reset in order to get back into the game. There's a trap I fell into of thinking that I could continue. What a fool I was, I guess. I wanted to do it HPLD and be like on brand, but who's got the time? I thought he was gonna jump on me. He zigged when I thought he was gonna zag. Guys are worth fighting. Yeah, there are no like trolls or other. I don't recall any other supernatural creatures being in the novel Frankenstein. I think that's kind of part of the point, is that Frankenstein is the only, And by the way, I'm calling it Frankenstein. In the book, it doesn't really call it Frankenstein. But you know what? I think that Dr. Frankenstein should take more responsibility for his creation and shouldn't pretend like his creation isn't, something he did. So therefore, its last name should be Frankenstein. And calling it Frankenstein is just like calling the Dr. Frankenstein. I'm not doing that again. Didn't seem worth it. So, the creature's off in the woods, kind of trying to learn what it is and what life is and blah, blah, blah. And then starts, like, doing things for this family that it's watching, like, cutting firewood and doing stuff like that. And then eventually decides to reveal himself to the family, and then they're horrified because he's, kind of a walking corpse sewn together from a bunch of corpses. So, they're freaked out. And so he's like, everybody and everything considers me a monster. I hate it. And then he wants Frankenstein, if I remember correctly. Frankenstein wants Dad Frankenstein to make him a wife. Or a companion. I don't know if it's necessarily Bride of Frankenstein, as we would see in the movie, but more like he's just like, just make me somebody so I'm not alone. And then Doc Frankenstein, wah! Is this like another form of death? What is this? Pterodactyl? Ah! Is this just taking me back to the beginning of the stage? Oh, come on! No, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, fine. This is like, that was like the book equivalent of you dropped the book, you lost your page, and now you gotta figure out where you left off. So you have to like skim back through, and then you're like, okay, here's where I was. And then you're like, wait a minute. I was like 5 pages ahead of this, And then you're like, do I even remember what I read ever? Or am I just zoned out all the time? What is wrong with me? He's not as dangerous as Castlevania Grim Reaper, but pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Come on. I don't know why these kicks to his face don't count as kicks to the face. Kicking too far. Trying to kick through his face. Okay, then he turns into... No! Oh, man! Come on! I shouldn't be amused by this. Neither should you. This is not cool. What's happening? Energy. I don't know what the difference is between energy and life in this game. In life, I understand it. Ugh. I think I would get pretty good at this part. Man, you really don't get a lot of time to try and recover your turkey leg weapon. If I can just avoid this thing. This is so dumb. Ah! Ha-ha! Oh no! Oh no! What? Demon horse? What's this? I've been waiting for a worthy opponent all these years, only to face a mere mortal. I'm the great demon horse. You'd better run away while you still can. Alright. Advice taken. I cannot. Well. That was very quick. Ugh. Always punish you by making you listen to their speech again. The greatest punishment of all. So, you know, and then at the end of the day, Frankenstein the man is trying to find Frankenstein the monster and stop him from hurting people. Because that's what the monster said he was going to do, because Frankenstein decides not to make him a mate. I think mostly because Dr. Frankenstein is like, I'm not making another one of the, you know, making this first guy was kind of a mistake. I don't think the correction for this mistake is making another. Which, I endorse that idea. Okay. So let's talk about our criteria for game-to-book adaptation, or book-to-game, as it were. So, first criteria, does playing the game substitute for reading the book? Could you get away with just playing the game and maybe fumble your way through a book report or something? That's gonna be a hard no on this one. I mean, I don't think so far anything from the book has happened in this game. The fact that Dr. Frankenstein doesn't even seem to be a character is, you know, part one of why this doesn't work. There's a demon horse. Curses beaten by a mere mortal. Now tell me where Frankenstein has taken Emily. Why does the demon horse know that? Oh, there he is. Frankenstein, if you have to use all your power to defeat even the weakest enemies, you will not catch me. And that probably means I will not catch him then. Frankenstein! You do seem to have some spirit even though you're just a human. Ha ha ha. Wait, where are you? Where did you go? What? You have acquired a sword. That would have been a smart thing to do, I feel like, much earlier in this process. Oh, look at this password. TCBWTZCBWNXW. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 characters? Does it have to be 12 characters? What is with old Nintendo and being like, a proper password is like unbelievably long? Sword is much better than meat stick. I'll say that right now. That was a short level. Okay. So anyway, no. I would not suggest reading or playing this game in lieu of doing the reading for the book report. However, it would be very interesting. Like, it would be a pretty good story for that English teacher to tell other English teachers, you know, when they have their get-togethers. And they'd be like, I don't know how this student got these ideas about what Frankenstein is, but they were wild. Like, I have never heard of this before. Any of y'all heard about a version of Frankenstein with a demon horse? Is this familiar? So, I mean, that aspect of it would be kind of fun. I want this. What's this? Ah! Ah! Saint enemy, Saint boss. Score, high score. I don't know it. Okay, that's it. That's what I get for my playthrough. Well, okay, so then let's just quickly finish off these questions. Question 2. Does reading the book help you in playing the game? Not in the slightest. There's nothing about this that's like, oh, because I knew these wonderful words crafted by Mary Shelley, I was able to, you know, make my way through the game more easily. Nothing remotely of the sort seems to be in this game. Finally, is it a faithful adaptation? Not at all. I guess it's just called Frankenstein. I thought it was like Frankenstein the Monster Returns, but it's just Frankenstein. Who do you think trademarked that name? And who gave them this trademark? And were they aware of what was going on? All right, well, that's another book to game episode here. And we've found yet another game that, boy, doesn't seem to conform a whole lot to the book or even really reference the book. Seems like it could pretty much exist without being called Frankenstein or having Frankenstein in it. If it was, you know, if it was the Wolfman, it could be the exact same thing, right? But we'll see you next time. And if you've got any book-based games that you've come across in your travels, let us know in the comments. We'll try and get to some others.